I think about things being coherent. That doesn't mean everything is exactly perfectly aligned. I want my car to be perfectly aligned so there's no wiggles, right? An undergraduate experience should have wiggles. It should have rough parts. It should have disruptive parts. But a well-aligned undergraduate experience is smooth where it needs to be smooth. So when students register, when students move into their dorms, when students pay their bills, that's an easy process. But when students are now struggling with something intellectually, when students are being challenged to work hard in or out of the classroom, that's a place where it shouldn't be smooth, where it should be rough, where they should have to sit and think and work, right? So a well-aligned undergraduate experience helps the easy parts be easy so the hard parts can be the focus of what a student experiences.
Alignment is probably, in some ways, the hidden dimension of success in the student experience. First of all, when we think about what matters in the student experience, we're thinking about kind of three domains that rarely relate to one another. We're talking about folks responsible for the academic experience, the faculty. We're talking about folks that are responsible for the social experience, oftentimes the student affairs folks. And we're thinking about folks in administrative services that are really responsible for the quality of services and the kind of climate staff create in terms of saying, you really matter to us.
When the various actions and activities and messages, especially the messages that are coming out of the mouths of different administrators from different sides of the campus, when those messages do not align, how in the world do you steer the institution forward? I think you're just going back and forth and trying to meet everybody's needs, and it's just very, very difficult. So I think this kind of bleeds over into the whole issue of leadership and the notion that leaders have to help steer the institution in a particular direction. And the way they do that is making sure that all the messages are aligned, all the actions are aligned, that everybody really knows where the institution is headed. Often we talk, I think, generally about what we hope the institution will do, the direction we hope the institution will go in, rather than the direction that is actually obvious.
So alignment looks at how do you take existing resources and connect them in a meaningful, intentional way so that they complement and are mutually supportive of your vision of what matters most.